All right, guys, we're going to do a 2023 room tour of this dining room slash bar room, whichever way you want to call it. These are where my big arcade machines are kind of housed right here. Well, some of my big ones, and we're going to talk about everything in this room, so let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
We have a lot going on here I want to talk about. Let's just give a quick pan of this room just so you guys get an idea of how things are situated. Let's go ahead and start on this corner here. This is like the little bar area that I have going on here. You can see it says bar right there on the top. There's a couple of wine glasses and stuff. And then that's exactly where I put my Mega Touches here. I got a Mega Touch right here and also a JVL Mega Touch, their version of a Mega Touch from back in the day. People love these things. This is probably as soon as people come over, they gravitate towards these things like crazy. So they immediately go to this, and then I have a bunch of like storage here for things, and it's great. Then I have my dartboard here. People love this thing. My family has always loved this thing. It's online darts. You can play online. You got a little iPad there to keep track of scores or playing online and see people on cameras. I've done a video on this before as well. This thing is awesome. This is the only thing in the house that I would say is kind of in the way of something else that goes a little bit against everything I've been saying, only because I didn't really have another great way to do this. If you want to play darts, it's fantastic, and you got the room. You can play it right here from shooting right from where I'm standing, but obviously if someone's sitting in front of the Mega Touches, then obviously it's hard to play darts because it's right next to them. But you got to sometimes do what you can with the actual space, and I love the Mega Touches here because it matches the bar theme that I was going for in here, bar slash dining room combo, and it is what it is. I mean, like I said, it's not the biggest deal. It still looks good. It just means this is the only room where it's like, hey, you want to either play darts or you want to use this machine. Can't do both at the same time because people will be in the way. Here on the dining room table, obviously this is where we do, big family gatherings and stuff. We bring a couple of more chairs in and we can fit a bunch of people here. We have a bench right here when we need it and just have a bunch of people eating here. This is another game board that I have on here. If you guys wanted to know that, last game board. This is the second one. I do have two of them, and that's sitting on here just to have on the table, just because I didn't know what to do with the second one right now, so I figured it'd be good to have in this room just for now. Over here we got my Guitar Hero machine. I love this machine here. I've done a video review on this as well. This is from Retro Lizards Arcade, just like the Racing Bill was from downstairs. And I also double it up as a karaoke machine, so I have thousands and thousands of songs for Guitar Hero that we play on here through Clone Hero and stuff like that. If you guys have not heard of it, it's freaking awesome. And then I have some other Guitar Hero games that are being used, like from PS2 and stuff and the Wii, that you can play on these. There's a dedicated PC in here. Got these lit up and everything. Got the flashing lights in the back that goes with the sound. Got the wireless SingStar microphones that work with this, and I use karaoke on here. Got like 3,000 songs and some speakers in the back, and it just works fantastic. Great machine. Another one that people love to play karaoke and Guitar Hero on. Just some little knickknacks here with Pac-Man and then a little play sign right there. Over here we got the NFL Blitz from Arcade 1-Up. I wanted this more because of the fact that the 49ers are sitting on it right here, and I love the 49ers, so I was like, I need to own it for the artwork. And then, of course, it has the 49-way joysticks, which I don't have on my main machine downstairs, so it makes it play a little bit better than it would if you just had a regular main machine. And it has the HD graphics as well, and the online play, even though things aren't perfect with online play, but it's still there. But it is really fun to have, and it gives me an HD experience a little bit better than what the main version would be downstairs. So I feel like this has its place, even though it's replicating a game I could easily play on another machine. It has unique controls, which is what I care about when I buy a machine that I can't replicate myself very easily, and some unique things about it. And I love the artwork because, obviously, being a 49ers fan. This is my pride and joy right here that I got last year. This is the Golden Tee machine. This thing is freaking awesome. Always wanted one of these, and what's even better is that I actually got a 4-in-1. It has all of the Incredible Technologies games on here that work with the trackball. So it has the Golden Tee 2022 update, as you guys can see right there. But then I also have the arcade collection. So there's a button on the back, like I've talked about in a previous video, that is just back here, as you guys can see. You just switch it from one game to another on different HDMI inputs. One is the arcade collection, as you're seeing there, which has Target Toss Pro, Silver Strike Bowling, and Power Putt Golf. And you can play that right there, or you can switch it to the other input, and then you're playing Golden Tee 2022 fully online with all the courses and stuff. This thing is amazing and so much fun. And then the next one here that I have is Retro Raccoons. Actually, I had to hit the green button to start it up. But there's Retro Raccoons. Really cool 4-player, like Mario Party type arcade machine, essentially. Obviously, you guys can tell this is where I keep all my full-size arcade machines in this room because, you know, I had this one here that's kind of full-size when you add the TV. This is obviously full-size. And then this one next to it we're about to talk about is full-size, and they just don't fit in my basement because of the height of the ceiling. So that's essentially why this room started, is because these machines just didn't fit downstairs. And we got Big Buck Hunter Reloaded, the official machine here. This machine gets the #1 game that gets played in this house is definitely Big Buck Hunter Reloaded. Out of everything I own and everything I play when people come over, this is the one everyone gravitates towards. Not only because the game is easy to play but hard to master like hell. It has online play that you can play with other players online from all over different bars everywhere. It has obviously the fancy lights that gravitates people towards it. It's a fantastic game. It's so much fun, and it has more than just Big Buck Hunter on it. For those of you guys who don't know Reloaded, they have a bunch of other games on there, which I've done a bunch of videos on. So that is this room. I love it. Again, it's pretty open. Guitar Hero, you can play over there if you want to. You got the NFL Blitz sitting right there. You can play Golden Tee pretty easily. This one, Retro Raccoons, you can play pretty easily as well with no issues. And then, of course, you got this one that you can play right here in front of it with no issues as well. Or you can sit around the table and play some game board there if you want to. Only issue that I have is obviously these two right here like I talked about, but everything else is pretty much exactly the way I like it. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and thank you guys for watching the dining room slash board game, the dining room slash bar room here with all these different arcade machines. This is just one area of my house. I did a full room tour if you guys want to watch that and see everything, but I figure I'd give you guys a quick tour of this actual room so you guys can get an idea of everything that is going on. So, if you guys have any questions about anything that you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.